Welcome back to the channel. We have got the Leatherman Signal. Finally, I've been waiting for this, and finally I was able to find one about $50 to $60 off the new price, and this is in new condition. It came with the pouch that looks brand new, the instructions in the box as well. I find it interesting that these instructions included is the heavy-duty tool user's guide, which covers the surge, the 300, the crunch, and the signal. So that is unique in that it sort of covers all those tools in the user's tool guide. All right, so let's get started on this tool. The Signal is a very unique Leatherman tool. It is different. When you hold the Leatherman Wave and then you go to, let's say, something like the Leatherman Surge, it's not that different. Essentially, it's just this is smaller, the Surge is a little bit bigger, has some added capability. Even the PST, the Bond, it's that same metallic feel. Of course, this is outside opening tools, but the Signal just feels a little different. It's not bad, it's just a little different. So be aware of that. I am really growing to love this tool though. I think it has some amazing capability, and let's get into that. All right, so as we start out, perhaps the only negative that we can find in this tool is, like with Leatherman products, the pliers are going to be fairly stiff starting out. That's just something that Leatherman has, and I went through basically most of my Leatherman collection, and that's just, it's almost a trademark from the PST to my Bond to my Wave. Just all of them are a little stiff even after years and years of use. So a lot of people say, just oil the thing, you'll fix it. Well, maybe you'll fix yours, but in some of mine are still fairly stiff. And I have to say, just a plug for SOG here, if you've never used SOG, they have some of the most amazing pliers ever. But Leatherman, I still feel like, is definitely the top multi-tool. All right, so the Signal has some really great replaceable cutters. We notice that the pliers really meet together very nicely. Some of Gerber's tools you'll have where they're sort of off-center. Leatherman's just look amazing. Just amazing quality right there. I love that we have this nice pocket clip, that we have this carbiner right here, and you're able to attach this to your backpack, belt, loop, and so forth. Just a lot of mounting options right there. And then we do have the hammer function. So that is something very different with Leatherman, that they would add this option that this is actually like a little hammer. And I feel like the Gerber has tried to do that with their, I believe it's the arm bar a little bit. They add a tiny function to that, but here we have the Signal, probably one of the first options with this. Now, I like this as well. We've got 3/16 on one side and 1/4 inch on the other. I have to say that I sort of wish they just had kept the 1/4 inch and have put a little magnet in here. If you see, there's still some room to put a magnet, and just dedicated this as almost like a 1/4 inch bit driver. That would have been really neat. Or even if they had made this into like a ratcheting bit driver, wouldn't that have been amazing? But anyway, it is what it is. And I thought maybe in the future I'll put a magnet there, we'll see. And then we do have, I believe this is considered also the bottle opener as well. And then what should we do next? Let's go to the inside tools. On this side, we have the bit driver. This is a Leatherman proprietary bit driver. And then we have the combo tool, the wire stripper, the can opener, and then we have the awl in here as well with the eye as well to thread things through. So those are 3 useful tools as well. All right, then let's get to the 2 main larger tools, outside opening tools. Let's see, here they are on this side. And this is unique to some of Leatherman's multi-tools in that this is a combo blade. So we don't always see this from Leatherman. A lot of other manufacturers do it, but Leatherman a lot of times has 2 separate blades. But on this we have the serrated at the bottom and then just the normal at the top. So that's a nice, very long blade there. And then on the other side, you'll notice that we have the saw as well. Let's see if I can get that out there. And then, of course, these are locking as well. So this is going to be very similar to what the Wave has to offer. Let's see if I can get the right tool and there it is. So this is going to be, let's see, is it going to be the same size? I think it's going to be very similar in size. Yeah, it looks like pretty much the same size as the Wave. So, and let's do some size comparisons as well. I did want to compare this to the Wave. Even though the Signal looks bigger, I believe the Signal is a little, well, actually a lot lighter. So it actually does feel lighter. The Wave definitely feels a lot more bulkier in the hand. So the Signal, when you hold it, it's just, for its size, it's a very lightweight tool. And I think that's a big positive. All right, so we've gone over the hammer function, the 1/4 inch, the wrench function, gone over the outside tools, the inside tools, and then we also have these extra tools which make the Signal extra special. So this is going to be the sharpener as they describe it, and this is so you can touch up knife blades and so forth. So that's pretty neat that Leatherman would add that, and that's a really neat system. You can just snap that in place, and I feel like that has so many options for extra mods and all kinds of things that you could add on to that. And then this one is going to be your whistle and your ferro rod as well. So then how I do this is I pull, let's see here, pull back on this, and then you can pull out the whistle right there, and then the ferro rod on there, and then it has to fit back in the notch, and then it has to snap back in place. So that's pretty clever how they designed that. I really like that option as well. All right, so first impressions, wow, what an amazing tool. Leatherman really did a great job with the Signal, and I have to say that making tools like this, when Leatherman comes out with a tool from the Leatherman garage, I think expectations are extremely high. When this is a normal tool, garage tools better be fantastic, because this is a really, really well thought out, pretty amazing tool. So I'll be using this, and then probably in the future I'll compare this, do some comparisons against maybe some Gerber and SOG multi-tools. But this is a really good multi-tool, especially for outdoor or even everyday carry, especially because of its lightweight. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. I'll try to leave a link to this below. And make sure to come back. Plenty more videos on their way. Thanks for watching. Bye now.